few seconds.
Sounds good. Let us know the price when you have a chance. NQ new lows 25,659. NQ down about 300 points since the bell rang about 27 minutes ago. ES down about 30 points or so since the bell rang. And we have those heavy short tilts catching this move to the downside. More lows in the NQ. Dow has turned around also, giving back about 50% of that pop off the bell. They are continuing to drive this thing lower. ES, NQ. And there goes gold. Gold pushing lower now as well.
Yeah,
Silver.
anything happening?
All right, we got it's all red. We got the all red thing going now. MBT, same story. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's I got all red. It's the all red. What I mean by all red, MBT going lower, silver going lower, gold, ES, NQ, everything pushing lower right now. Crude as well. Let me take a look.
Yeah, I got
Crude
drilled so far in the heavy. Like I got my micro pop, got in, then immediately started drilling the lows.
Wow.
So we're as long 3 MES from 90 level. Let's see if we took out the stops there.
90. Nvidia getting hit as well. Okay. Still nothing from Bowman, but we are seeing equities push lower, MBT pushing lower. Top of the hour coming in about 45 seconds. Sheesh.
I really want to rest. I feel like my stop needs to be below that 50 there.
$69.80. New promo print in the ES. 25,623. New low print in the NQ. MBT also making new session lows. 77,310. 310. Top of the hour coming at you about 5 seconds. You know, we got 4,000 people watching us all across the globe right now. We've got over 201,000 subscribers. Please click subscribe, like notify. Thank you. Celebration is in order.
I put myself in a pickle here.
Hold it.
I need a lower stop. I want to take this 69.50 SPX trade. Talk amongst yourselves. We'll get this figured out. Oh, there we go.
Shit. Okay. Sell everything right now. Now we saw 25,000.
Anything happening?
I've not seen anything.
No.
Is the dollar getting weak? This feels like a Dixie pushing lower type thing. Saw this a little bit last week. Yeah, dollar's selling off a little bit. 10-year. 10-year yield's pulling back a little bit also. Wow. Okay. ES driving lower now. NQ driving lower. Gold holding
Stolen.
back.
What's going on?
What is NQ? NQ very, very thin on the ladder. Wow. Buyers trying to jump back in, and then is just met with more selling.
Yeah, they're serious.
Wow, yes, they are. ES. Nice cut, Jack. Good risk management there. ES down about 40 points. 40 points in the first 30 minutes of the New York session. NQ down about 300 points in this first 30 minutes. More lows. Man, oh man, they are aggressively selling into these equities. Now there goes gold. Gold seeing some selling as well. Silver, same story over there. And there goes gold.
Oh, yeah,
and there goes silver. Right back up, man. Oh man, it is. Wow. And then it turns, and they flip it on you. I'm talking about gold. This is These 5-minute candles, Aaron, they're like $30, 45 ranges. These
That's
5 minutes.
that
I
wick down and wick back up on gold is like
that
130 ticks right
Yeah.
there. It's crazy.
it's
Crazy.
here we go. Volatility is back. We are cooking. We're pushing lower here in the equities. MBT, same story. You're driving this NQ lower. NQ down about 400 points now in the first 32 minutes of this New York session. 25,564. We were trading right around
Ooh.
26,000, and ES seeing more selling as well. We were trading above 7,000, 7,010 actually in the ES when we opened. Now we're in the 69.70 level. Silver down $2 on this 5-minute candle. 80, $87.23. I have not seen any headlines. Where's Bowman? Nothing from Bowman yet.
I'm gonna give my long on gold idea a small shot. I risked about 150. It kind of did what I said, so there's no reason for me to not give it a try.
What price?
I got long at 39.8. Small risk at 25.3. Risk about $140.
Okay. 25.3. Right. 10-point
Wow.
pop in the ES back up
Wish
to
I hadn't made the
69.70.
first one.
I mean,
Let's keep drilling. Let's keep drilling lower. I nearly pulled the trigger buying 75s there on the way
it's
back
gonna
up,
be
so
your
I want to
short.
be.
Andrew, I know what you're typing. All right, get my security blanket in here. Get my security blanket in here. Doing the mashed potato. Like apparently that's some sort of dance. Hogue, come on in. What is happening, Hogue? Equities driving lower here. That ass high thoughts. Let's break this sucker down because we got some volatility here on this Tuesday. What's happening, Hogue?
Good morning, and good morning, Aaron. It's good to see you. I hope things are going well for you. Let's start with the S&Ps. S&Ps opened in range and in value. Did not leave the opening range at the dead ass high. I mentioned during the opening call, I wasn't really looking for any meaningful selling until we got below the afternoon pullback low in the S&Ps. That was 69.98 and a quarter. And you could say we are seeing some meaningful selling down below that level. I don't know if this is going to be kind of a turnaround Tuesday, if we're going to see any kind of V bottom here, but we have traded through the 200 session simple moving average. We've tested the 100 session simple moving average, and we're right back into where we saw some aggressive buying coming into the S&Ps yesterday. So maybe a pretty decent opportunity to limit risk down against this 100 session simple moving average. One of the warning shots that we saw this morning in the equities against longs was the fact that we left the opening range in the NASDAQ at the dead ass high inside value. No push really above value. So the first thing the NASDAQ did was come down and test that afternoon pullback low. That's the afternoon pullback low. Yesterday we had a trend day. This is the lowest point that the market was able to trade back down to before closing 25,821.75. And the minute we got down through that level, that's when all of that selling started coming in. Like something happened. I didn't see anything that happened to the point where it would cause something like this. However, the market has really started to, especially in the NASDAQ, find meaningful selling down below that level. So we went all the way through value from yesterday, all the way through the 100 session simple moving average. The 200's actually above price in the NASDAQ. We're right back into that opening range yesterday where we found buyers yesterday. If we're looking for opportunities to look for longs, it's going to be tough to manage risk in this. I don't suggest ever trying to pick a bottom in a directional market. So far, I would call this directional. Be careful. Be careful. Don't fight a directional market. DFADM. Look for opportunities as the day goes on. We're going to have the initial balance. There might be opportunity around there. If you miss this big move to the downside, there's going to be more opportunities. As far as gold is concerned, Aaron, I like your long. And here's why. So we open with a gap. Overnight inventory was long. Opening range is the center of the regular trading hour session range. However, we did put a failed downside auction in below the initial balance low. The initial balance low in gold 49.20 even. So when we rejected that, it was a pretty decent opportunity for a long, but it didn't really give us what we would look for, which would be, a bigger move to the upside and perhaps a test of the initial balance high. It ain't over yet, but I do like the fact that you're kind of looking at longs down in this area, and I think you're looking at something good here, and you're going to be limiting risk very well on that, I'm sure. Silver, I don't think silver's left the opening range yet. Excuse me, the initial balance here just yet. So these markets, Aaron, I'm sure you would probably agree, they're seeking balance. They're seeking equilibrium. They're seeking levels where two-sided trade can occur. They haven't found them yet. And I think we're going to be
There you go.
seeking those for a little while. But silver is still inside the initial balance, really trying to find that area of equilibrium where buyers and sellers can freely trade both sides of the market. Silver doing actually a pretty good job of it. Still some pretty big ranges.
Damn, nice pop in gold.
Yeah, nice push there on
Yeah,
gold.
headed to the initial balance low from yesterday. We're far from that in the S&Ps. S&P's holding up better. As far as our crude oil trade, we did see a pretty decent pullback to the high of the opening range, still seeing possibly higher highs and higher lows. We'll see how that plays out. But that's the story so far today. We were looking for meaningful selling below the initial balance lows in the equities, and that's what we got.
Oh, you like the long in gold? You like Aaron's long in gold? And we just saw about
I
a
do.
$20 pop, $20 pop in gold
I just appreciate the breakdown, Hogue. I just closed it.
Oh, good.
I as we started to hit previous hourly highs, we're in a little bit of a range. Could see it breaking higher. I can also see us having a decent pullback. So yeah, just playing the quick range there. I just closed that. So nice little. And I say just closed it like it's a small trade. It still moved like 200 ticks in 5 minutes. So if I take it, I'm running.
Nice. Nice trade.
Thank you.
looking at gold, absolutely on a tear higher. The last 5 minutes or so, we're looking at I can't even look at these prices. These prices, I'll look at about a $50 pop, $50 turnaround. Nice job there, Aaron. Also, Jack, I don't know if you caught the wind of this. We are in a government shutdown. There is no non-farm.
partially
or
at
no
least.
no jobs report again on Friday. This all over again. No
Can't
no
wait.
jobs. This again. Number must be bad. Number must be bad.
I mean, the numbers are always the same, whether they're good or bad. Unemployment. Let me see if I can pull this. Give me a few seconds here.
Still nothing from Bowman.
Now we're getting that. Now we're getting that rotation back. Well, heading towards IB high in gold. Could be there in about 2 minutes. Markets are wild.
It's insane, Hogue.
Crazy.
Aaron was saying 7 years trading, never seen anything like it. Hogue, you've been trading for about a century now. You've never seen anything like it. You've never seen anything like this in gold either. We saw on Friday. Look at this ladder. This ladder here. Actually, a little better looking this time. There's at least a little something in there. Gold absolutely.
Here's what the unemployment rate looks like. Hit those numbers. Same thing. I mean, it's gone. If you go for these are monthly data points. If you go out further, like this is COVID, I guess you could say, I won't make it go negative. Maybe, a little bit rising. I think most people think that the natural rate is somewhere around 5% or something like that.
What are we at now?
But for the last
4.2?
4.3? 4.4. But like
4.4?
every time it's either 4.2, 4.3, 4.4.
Oh, all right, so that's stable.
But on the lows again, yes.
Sure are. Yep. They are just continue. Oh, what do you got for Delta? There's a lot of volume trading up around, what was it, in the 70s, 72, 73, 74 in the ES.
Yeah.
What do
Delta's negative 2,700 in the
okay.
ES. So it's
And
congruent
Q.
with direction.
Yes, it is.
Negative 3,400 in the NASDAQ. NASDAQ is far
Oh,
weaker.
okay, NQ. Print some new lows. More selling coming here in the NQ. Points from session lows. 5 points from session lows in the NQE. ES just printed new lows. 69.64. 63s now in the ES. Man, oh man.
Nvidia's down
Still getting some.
2.5% now. Microsoft down 2.2. Broadcom down 3.
Wow, wow,
Kind of
wow.
doing a little nuking of the AI trade today.
The Dow's getting heavy too. Man, they are selling this thing. Talking the equities. New lows ES, new lows NQ. Dow pretty much giving back all the gains it saw on that opening bell.
Dude, SanDisk is the absolute widowmaker this morning. On the open, it traded up to 726. It's trading 650 right now.
SanDisk. All right. So first 45 minutes this New York
10% off the
session.
highs.
ES. We're down about 50 points in the ES. NQ, we are down about 400 points in the first 45 minutes of this session. 50-50 tilt. It is red in the equities. So that big pop in gold just pulls back to 49.61. Bottom of the hour, we'll get those initial balance high, initial balance low prices. What are those? Simply the highest and lowest price traded in the first hour of the New York session. And just turn it around. You got any levels down here, Hogue? ES or NQ? ES 60,000.
You want levels?
Hit me with the level.
I
There's
got
1,000 on the
levels.
bid. 69.61 on 1,000 ES.
Oh, I thought Papa Giorgio was saying that he made $1,000 on 61 ES. I'm like, that is not a great risk reward. But
My
thank you.
goodness.
That makes much more
That'd be the
sense.
low. Will that be the low? Closing in on it. 4 points to go to get the fill on the ladder. Using that level 2 data on Top Step X. And 69.61
Levels
on a
below, Andre?
Yeah, it looks like we got one here, 69.61. ES, you got anything lining up with 61s in the ES?
Yeah, the high of the opening range yesterday. Relatively close. It's in the neighborhood.
Very good.
Below that, yesterday's session low, 69.41.75. Last week's low, 68.79. And then weekly kickoff low below that, 68.60. Got pretty close to it yesterday. There's also another naked point of chill down there at 68.63.75.
And then just
My
below
initial,
that,
go
69.55
ahead,
is
Jack.
big positive gamma. 69.30 SPX level.
We're going to turn around. We're going to run away from it. The ES turn around about 10 points. Ever since that bid did show up. 69.73. Now trades in the ES. Sellers just come right back in. NQ popped about 40 points also. Bounced, I should say. We'll have another push higher here. Absolute tear about 5 minutes ago, Aaron. And then it just wicks back lower. See if it wants to go higher. What's your next level in gold?
That was kind of why I wanted to exit my trade. Because I'm kind of, like I say, we're in this very very tight range. You know, we tagged this is previous hourly lows. We tagged hourly lows, bounced, and then we tagged hourly highs. So I'm skeptical that we maybe find some selling above these previous hourly highs. Just because if I try and look at gold from a completely neutral perspective, if I was wanting to buy gold for a much higher time frame move up, would I want to be a buyer here? Not really, to be honest. I could see gold pulling back down to 4,900, 4,880 to, if not back down to the 60s. So, to be honest, I still believe gold could potentially pull back. Again, it doesn't mean I'm going to start selling it just because I think something can happen, but I would be skeptical buying this high above previous daily highs. Not much of a pullback of this whole entire Asia move up. So I really want to see if gold can find some resistance and just pull back. Like I say, I'm not looking for a, you know, huge sell off, but even just a pullback into these levels from yesterday around that 65 ish looks good. So I want to see if we find some resistance and give me reason to sell. Like I said, I don't want to short it now for no reason, but if we break down, I struggle to buy it this high. So I would like to see pullbacks.
1,000 lot not gone. Still see it there. 69.61 on 1,000. It's 8 points lower right now in the ES. Looking on the ladder, 50-50 on the tilt.
Down a little bit
Right.
over 1% in the NQ, almost 0.5% in the ES. Russell is up.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
starting to see
Rotation,
some
baby.
love.
All of the Hateful Eight is down right now. Some pretty well.
All right, markets are taking a quick breather. This is possible. Let's take a look at some of our live funded traders. Let's take a look at that leaderboard. See some familiar names on the board. Oh, yeah, there we go. Up 30,000 plus. And D Brian W up 20 large. Boe up 18. See that name a lot. Kaya up 15 and Sebastian up 14 plus. Job well done. Check back in with those names a little bit later. Check in with the leaderboard as the day goes on. But let's see if able to lock in those profits. Make sure you keep a green day. But job well done. It's very early, but good to see maybe they're trading the overnight. On the hour, 11 minutes. Still nothing from Bowman. I haven't seen anything. Got a headline here regarding oil in Venezuela. The U.S. government is preparing to issue a general license that will allow companies to pump oil in Venezuela. Let's take a look at those crude prices. May have reacted. Not a whole lot. Trending higher in crude. And housing costs still along too. Micro crude from $62.64. About 15 cents in the money. Trade taking an opening call. Primal Rage just got asked any news that caused the opening dip or is doing its usual pullback. No headlines just yet. No
Yes, the usual
headlines.
pullback.
Yep.
Usual shenanigans.
I did see this the other day.
As
There
they're
goes
getting a little
gold.
bit of a bounce off yesterday's session
Yeah,
low,
sure
yesterday's
is.
IB low.
That 1,000 lot flash there in the ES kind of put the brakes on the sell off. Seeing
Yeah,
a
still there.
is still there. And gold
Imagine being
selling off.
Yeah, I'm not
short
fit now on gold.
1,000 and waiting for that to get filled. I mean, I would have
Was it
10% of that one for sure.
where did we did see a 3,000 lot get smashed in 1 second in the ES. Maybe they're trying to
More
shave some
than
of their.
likely, I mean, like it's always hedges for
It's a
something.
hedge.
In that case, it's pretty near a
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
positive gamma strike in the SPX. So that's probably what they're doing. Although it's cool, like if they were short 1,000, pretty
Yeah, it
freaking
is.
cool.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that would impress people.
We are all right. These swings in gold. 49.42 last trade. We were just trading up around this 49.60. 1,000 lot pulled in the ES. So that gives some more room to the downside. We're trading 69.68.
Don't buy them yet.
Well, 69.67, 50-50 total in the equities. Uh-oh. Looks like we have a little bit of a bear flag here in the NQ, about 25 points off the lows. Tried taking a peek in the NQ above 25,600. Just went to two different times. They take a peek and then sellers came back in. The longs are probably sweating. There might be some stops here under beneath in the NQ.
Any longs that got in yesterday are currently underwater.
They're getting smoked.
Turn around Tuesday.
Dow just chopping around the middle of the daily range as we trade 49,588. What's going to make new session lows first, ES or the NQ? Both within a couple points of those low prices. Looks like it's going to be the NQ.
NQ.
5
Nvidia
points
down
away.
3%
There we go.
now.
New
Broadcom
session
down
lows.
4.
New session lows. NQ 25,515. NQ down almost 500 points. Almost 500 points since that bell rang 50 minutes ago.
Opposite of yesterday.
Sure is.
Opening range is the dead ass high. Yesterday, opening range is the dead ass low.
What we got for VIX? VIX at 18 yet? New lows.
1720 at the moment. The VIX did
Come on.
spike above 20 on during the overnight on Sunday.
All right.
Low.
NQ now in the 400. 25,481. NQ.
Gold,
about-
gold shaping up for some potential shorts. I'm keeping my eye on gold shorts the rest of the day here. I
Okay.
want to see a little bit more of a breakdown. But if this 30 closes like we are, hit hourly highs, we close bearish. Yeah, I'm looking for a pullbacks into 4,900 like my original trade. But let's see. I want to see this 30-minute close Friday.
Let us know if you catch that move. We got 69.53 on 900. Bid in the ES, about 3 points lower from where we're trading right now. Will it get filled? Closing in on that 900 lot. Seeing some front running going on there. Buyers trying to step in front of that 900 lot. Push lower here in gold. Markets are rocking right now. Market runs away from it. 30 point. Continuing to push lower. You blink and it turns right back around. The ES turns right back around. Yep. So.
Janish. Delta in the S&P is negative 2,500. In the NASDAQ, negative 5,100. Very regressive sellers.
They are okay. It's that NQ lateral. NQ. There's a bounce. 40-point bounce. 50-point. 60-point bounce in the NQ. 10-point bounce in the ES. What just happened?
Oh.
Government
55.
shutdown. Looks like we got some resolution from House Speaker Johnson. The House will approve. As House will approve moving forward with legislation on Tuesday to bring an end to the short government shutdown.
So when do we get our jobs? Next Friday?
Yeah. I mean, that means we bounce 100 points in the NQ. Really? Yes, 15-point bounce, 69.68 are the lows in.
Bounces are vicious.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of time for the turnaround there at 55 in the SPX.
That's what it'll take. Gold is just wild. Here, I'm watching gold.
It's hard to watch it live move around so much.
Oh,
it's
look
crazy.
At this. Man, nice bounce in equities. About closing it on 20. Well, I'll call it a 16-point bounce in the ES, back up to 69.70. NQ, nice 100-point bounce.
16 handles.
Yep.
Sounds like a song.
This is we got volume, we got volatility. Let's gold turnaround right there. Nice $20 bounce. Yeah, we'll still get ADP, Westy. We'll get ADP tomorrow morning.
Always there.
Yes,
Private
it is.
Industry Solutions.
Silver bounce there. Again, headline from U.S. House Speaker Johnson. It appears that there is some legislation. The House will approve legislation on Tuesday to bring an end to the short government shutdown. Still no headlines. Still nothing from Bowman either. Bowman's scheduled to start speaking about an hour ago. Also, we got the president. It will be meeting with Colombian president. The president of the United States will be meeting with the Colombian president. Top of the hour. Man, oh man.
We going to see a reversal pattern down here.
We'll market, I guess, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah. Fantastic trade. Another push higher here in equities. Pretty much. I mean, yeah, there's a 16. A lot of volume trading around 69. Look at all this volume. 69.66. A lot of volume trading on the bid here in the ES. All right, initial balance low, initial balance high, prices incoming in the equities in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Man, that went by fast. Aaron, all right, before you get out of here, Aaron, a couple things. Nice trading gold. That was quick. Before you get out of here, they want to check you out. They want more Aaron trades, 1:30 a.m. Central Time on Top Step TV, Monday through Friday. What can they expect? They come check out the OG
absolutely. Come
hipster of gold trading.
Come and join us every single day, trading gold, breaking down the plan, taking trades live, giving the levels for the rest of the day, and just hanging out and starting the day off right.
I even get to
You're
ask
wearing
you,
the uniform.
Where are you, by the way?
Exactly.
Real quick, where are you on this planet?
I'm still in Spain. Still in Spain.
Okay. Very good. Also,
Yep.
travels the globe.
Nice.
All right. Very good, Aaron. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
We got Vince coming up on the other side of this, but let's go hit a tip of the week. Bring a new one. Well, every week. This is a good one. Limit trades per day. Avoid over trading. Focus on best setups. It goes quality over quantity. Limit trades per day. Talked about this a little bit yesterday, Hogue. We see a lot of over trading. Yes, FOMO can contribute to that. Try to chase your losers. What's the best way to limit your over trading? My opinion, over trade a lot. See how that treats you, and then just stop that behavior. We can tell you, Hogue. You know, like I said, limit your trades.
You're not wrong.
Tip of the week. Limit your trades. 100%.
You're not wrong. If you're gonna do that, do it in a practice account.
Yeah.
See how that goes for you.
It's a very important tip of the week, and it's a very important tip. Well, yeah, limit your trades. You know, the best way to learn is to do it, lose a lot of money doing it, and you'll stop doing it. So, all right, initial balance high, initial balance low, prices ES 69.54 quarter.
Yep.
Hard night to close out my Slack response there because that GIF of Britney Spears was just running and running and running. It was kind of making me go crazy.
What do you got for initial balance high? ES and NQ. Yeah.
S&P's 70.16 in the orders.
Jesus, up there. Okay.
Yeah. NASDAQ 25,952 and a quarter. Is also the high of the opening range.
952 quarter. Okay.
And 25,470 quarters, the IB low. 25,470 quarter.
All right. Pretty good range. Almost 500 points in the NQ. Almost 60, about 60 points in the ES. Should balance. My guy. Everyone's new favorite, the chew toy. Everyone's new favorite chew toy. Vince in the house. What is up, my man? Love having you in
What's
here.
up,
What's
boys?
good? What are we trading today? What are we you trading? The euro? You trading silver?
Well,
Nasdaq Dow. What do we got today? What's happening, Vince?
well, I will say, well, good morning, everybody. I was short gold until Hogue said we might have a failed downside auction. I like your long, Aaron. And then wham, I was in $100 profit, and no joke, like within a minute, it stopped me out. So I lost about $90 on it. I'm up on the day a little bit. Um, I'm short stocks, some stocks today, but nothing right now in the futures that I'm actively in. I'm searching, but the Dow is kind of in a range right now. Yes, I might be hunting for a short at some point, but we'll see what happens here. But I don't know what just happened. I was in profit on this Tesla short pretty nicely. I had $4 in it, and now I'm like close to my stop. So I don't know what just happened in the market. Maybe you guys could tell me.
Um,
It
well,
seems to
government
be
Around
shutdown.
the
Tuesday.
yeah,
Government shutdown. I don't know. Over.
might have been the bottom. Nvidia and the Broadcom are getting hit pretty good, as is you know who I'm going to say, Oracle.
Taking on debt.
Always, that's what they do.
Yep. In-
But it's interesting. A lot of the really speculative stuff is up today. Like at the nuclear, like Oklo's up 6.5%, Rocket Labs up 6%,
Those
Rivian up
defense companies.
1.8, Open Door up 7.2%. I'm just trying to read the real speculative
Once you-
stuff here.
And let's take a look at that crude trade. House account is along crude remaining crude grinding
Hanging
higher
in
here.
there.
Yeah, it really is.
Yep.
Good job, crude. All this stuff going on around it.
Yeah.
Just hanging out. What's going on in micro Bitcoin?
Gold.
MBT. Gold looks like
Gold
it
and
wants to
silver
go
range
low.
bound.
They are violently range bound.
Mm-hmm.
Can't find a market. Markets are taking a bit of a breather here. For now, will we test the lows again? In the NQ, we're about 23 points from those. Wow,
Looks like we are.
sure does.
Mm.
That 900 lot was pulled on the bid in the ES. Sheesh.
I was short gold at 45.60, 49.45.60, and it was looking pretty decent. And then we rallied. Now we're right back below it. It's back in the money about what, $7. So these markets are nuts, everybody. These metals, they're nuts. Oh, what did you see down there? It was a failed downside auction, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Even
Yeah, I'm
on
just
like
trying to
the
get some
30-minute,
information on that.
the 30-minute IB low is the same as the 720 IB low. So you can
Mhm.
see it on a 30-minute chart.
There we go. Sure, it would have been nice now, though. Jeez.
Yeah.
Markets are tough right now.
Yeah, it would.
Yes, they are.
Uh,
All head
anyway.
fakes.
Yeah. Incredible. Anybody catch any big bangers today?
Wow. No,
Me?
no. I
No,
mean,
not
Oh,
me.
I
avoided
know
a
Jay,
couple of
Jay
them.
had one yesterday. I know Jay had one yesterday.
oh,
So
Did several
man, oh
yesterday.
man. Cleaned up yesterday.
yeah.
He did.
50-50 tilt. Looked like we wanted to go test, print some new lows, ES and NQ. It's holding right here. Question in the chat. I'll throw this to you, Hogue. All caps. So they mean business here. Rita trading. What's the best thing to do if IB low is broken? That's a good question. What's the best thing to do if IB low is broken?
Manage risk.
Is that the answer you're looking for? Rita trading? I think they are
It
looking for that.
depends on
That's
the
the right answer.
situation.
That's the right answer,
It
though.
depends on the situation. I mean, there's nothing that's gonna happen the same way every time. Um, there'll be similar situations, and you just got to pay attention, watch what's going on. and watch over time, and you'll get, you'll hopefully start to grow an intuition around what to do around it. A lot of it has to do with the context of the overall marketplace. It's just a good place to limit risk. It's nobody can tell you the right thing to do in any
No,
situation, because every situation is going to be just a little bit different. I like
correct.
it. I like the IB low. I like the IB high because they can be wonderful risk limiters. And that to me is the most important thing is trading, is limiting your risk, getting into a trade where you don't have to pay a lot to find out you're wrong, and offers good profit opportunities if you're right. And a lot of times that can happen around the IB high and the IB low. There's lots of different ways to look at markets, lots of different tools, a million ways to peel an onion. But to me, it's the most important thing in any question is, all right, how do I manage risk? Where am I wrong? And the initial balance can help you with that.
Yep. Basically, yeah, you've got to watch that scenario play out thousands and thousands of times and see what the reaction is. Different, like Hook said, it's a different scenario every time. Did we blow
Yeah.
right through it? Did we grind through it? Did we chop around? Did we just hover around it? Was there news is the reason that we blew through it? Was there a number reason why we blew through it? It's screen time. Screen time will help give you this one. We didn't push beneath IB low in either ES or NQ. But we'll see if that happens. We'll maybe talk that out if then scenarios, because markets are in a holding pattern right now. A lot of volatility in the first hour. This New York session. Still waiting for Bowman. Nothing from Bowman. Resident scheduled to meet with the Colombian president at the top of the hour. We have we got AMD, SMCI earnings, Chipotle earnings after the bell today. Also have a 30-year. Oh, we got a 30-year today. No 30-year. Bad.
There was
You guys
supposed to be
remember
a
like
tips option, but it's off the list now.
What do you say, Vince?
What's up?
what I was gonna say is, do you guys like recall having this many people speaking every day? I mean, I feel like during Biden, we didn't hear boo, from anybody. Um, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, I feel like every day there's some sort of news event, just every single day, right? What do you guys? Is it just me, or am I on the right path on
Oh,
that?
No, I agree with you. I
yeah.
mean, I think that
Yeah, this is like
they're a lot
insane.
Yes.
more vocal. We always had the talking feds. They were always talking,
Right.
but as far as like people in the
Mhm.
administration, I think we do hear a lot more from them, whether you like it or
Yeah.
not. Um,
Yep.
they're trying to be very transparent, I guess. I don't know what the difference is, but um,
Mm-hmm.
I agree though. I think we're hearing a lot more from them. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
it's maybe I don't know if we're hearing necessarily more or less compared to previous administrations. These speakers' words happen to impact markets more than previous. I don't know if the quantity has
That.
gone up, but
Yeah.
definitely their impact is
Mm-hmm.
certainly we've seen an increase in the impact on markets. Man, these guys love to speak. They're politicians. They get paid to speak. They love the sound of their own voice. I know that's ironic coming from me, but that 700, 69.62 on 700 bid ES 3 points lower.
Sick.
However, they seem
Yeah.
to like their words definitely.
Well, I think they take their
weight.
cue from the leader, right? So,
Boss.
Trump famously he talks a lot, as I said, whether you like it, not like it, he does. So he has a lot, and then I think he expects his people, like Bezant, Hassett. They sidelined Lutnick for a while. He's had
Oh,
haven't heard too much from him.
Lutnick needs to, yeah.
Lutnick's got his own issues right now. Let's just leave it
Agree.
at
Yeah.
that. Who else? Then you got the people.
Bezant.
Comes to mind.
The energy secretary came out, said time to buy oil. Market didn't really react to that one as much. Bezant buy. There was another one in there. Just
I mean,
cast character.
the current administration, publishes in real time their cabinet meetings. Who else did that?
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody.
Um,
Nobody. I mean,
uh,
so
By the way,
yeah.
Austin Goolsby, if you're listening, what was that comment about streaming the Fed meeting?
We need to get
We're
to
just
the
gonna
bottom.
let.
That was my
There's
first
only
question,
one
Jack.
place on earth that is not letting that go. It is me and
Yeah,
Andre on Top Step
that was the
TV.
first question. First question, if he was going to come on with us, which he respectfully declined our request, was what happened to those cameras inside Fed meetings? What I mean, never got them.
No. Is it true he
No,
said F your couch when we asked him to come on, or is it just
no, that was Rick James. Rick James said that. Not
Oh, okay.
that was.
The Fed he was the Fed governor of someplace, I think.
Uh-huh. We Dow making a question lower here. Dow got within 150 points of new all-time highs.
buyers are just
What are you
paper
seeing?
here in these equities. Paper
They're,
buyers.
they're struggling.
Yeah.
You're talking equities, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get short ES at some point. I'd like to see a little bit more of a pullback here, and then probably look to sell into some strength.
1,000 lot,
Pretty
69.58 on
serious.
1,000. 69.58 on 1,000. ES, 3 points lower.
Pretty serious rotation from the mega caps to small right now. We got the Russell's still up 0.5%. Nasdaq's down 1.2% right now. It's a pretty good spread between them.
Dow selling off here. Dow selling off. How about 100 points from session lows? ES closing in on that 1,000 lot. Will they pull it? We're about 2 points away. 1,000 on the bid. 58
This was
on
that
1,000.
3,000 lot we saw earlier. They're covering them.
Shaving a
This would be the
1,000.
third 1,000 here.
Foyer had a runner pulled. Damn it. Pulled.
Oh, they had a runner.
1,000
Yeah,
lot
they
Yeah,
had to
runner.
it
pull it.
covered 999. They had 1,001 contracts.
How about that Bitcoin whale, huh?
Oh, that's Jack's guy. That's Jack's.
Oh.
Jack's loving it.
Wow. That's what happens when you don't have a stop in, everybody.
56 on 700. 69.56 on 700. Filled. I think that one was filled.
Well, he had
Yep,
a
it was
stop
filled.
in, but
It was
Oh, he
filled.
did?
stop
All
is limited
200
utility when
minus
people can
200
see
million.
where it is.
Yeah.
right, 600 lot was
Stock
filled.
was when I run out of money, I'm out.
Better entry.
Maybe.
Huh?
All right. NQ might
Look
be
good at
picking up.
100,000. They look great at 90,000.
Look fantastic. What we got here? We have. It feels like it's getting 1,000 lot, 55 on 1,000. ES 69.55 on 1,000. We've seen this. I mean, a few times now it has gotten pulled, but I got to call them out. Use that level 2 data. Top step X. So about 4 points where we're at right now. Every time that thing 1,000 lot pops in, we do see the market kind of run away from it. Talking about the ES. Gold trading sideways right now. Silver trading sideways right now. Dow trading sideways as well. We're holding above initial balance high here, Hogue, in ES and NQ.
Yes, we are. So far.
Feel so
We aren't
far.
really
Why'd you
getting
say
much
so
of a
far?
bounce off it, though, are we?
Hogue, I know exactly what your tone meant there. So far, I think you're feeling
So far.
it's
5
flimsy.
for 1,000.
Yeah, it's you're not
5 on
feeling these
1,000.
low. You're thinking we got some more lows, perhaps. These buyers are struggling down here, I guess is what Hogue's trying to.
5 on 1,000. Yeah, they're not really strong lows. But at any moment, as we've seen with the equities,
How are
buyers
we
can
building
say,
structure?
you know what? We like it.
I'm gonna say I was gonna throw it to Jack right now. Jack, are you seeing structure building down here? Are you seeing levels saying this? Perhaps we could see a long at these
Yeah, I
levels.
mean, right at the lows right now, it's a little tricky because we've had such. I mean, we're still selling off pretty good. That 69.55 level something I've been looking at. We've just barely tapped it a couple times so far.
I want to see a nice little pullback here.
This is your pull. Oh, how much do you want to see, Vince? This we're looking at like about 1 point pop right on the ES.
Yeah, I want to see a little more strength in it, though. I want to see a little more strength. I wanted to entice some longs.
So people are going to be asking. He wants to see longs get enticed. He wants to see buyers step in. Vince wants to perhaps take a short into it. It might seem counterintuitive, Vince. So explain what the thought process is there for the setup.
Well, just a lot of times traders kind of, start chasing the market, right? And that's kind of like when I want to sell it. So it doesn't work all the time, but a lot of times people start jumping in just at the wrong time, and then it kind of reverses. So I'm going to try to sell into some strength here.
I bet I know where Vince learned that from. Vince, you were one of those traders that chased and got long or in your early days. And
Oh
right,
yeah,
I know exactly what the setup is. Yeah. So you were the
absolutely.
longs that, yeah, I was that long too. It may work. However, when it does it, you're looking for the exit door.
Yep. How many times you buy into market and all of a sudden it comes to a halt, right? And it goes the other way.
But continuing to see some traction. Pushing higher here.
Isn't bad.
We're gonna
the
hold.
strongest buyers we've seen today, right now.
Where
are you looking at, Vince?
I mean, I would like to see this market maybe get up here into this area where there's kind of a little wide range bar gap here. Yeah, I like the low volume, the wide range bar gap, somewhere up in here, maybe test up in here and fail, and then maybe try to take the short up in there. But
what price,
nothing
Vince?
works all the time. It's hard to say right now, but somewhere up around 84s maybe.
VWAP.
And that might even be a little high. It might even be a little high there. So, but we'll see. I do want to see more of a pullback here. It's got to be a little stronger for me to want to entertain it. I don't want to get it in here and then it rallies against me and then it's too late, right? And then I get stopped out. So I want to be a little patient and see if I can get a rejection.
Yeah, you're looking right up around VWAP, low volume node.
Is that the VWAP?
Nice.
I got to start putting it on my chart. Let's see here.
The pop and gold.
Anchored or day session?
Anchor.
Regular session.
VWAP?
Oh, Hogue goes
regular extended.
Oh, there's the anchor there. Okay. Let me put that one on too. Just so we can see where we're at.
Jack.
Okay, that's a little higher up.
Push.
Yep.
Yeah, we're up to 69.50 in the SPX week. 20 points off the lows.
And 1,000 lot. 1,000 lot. Market runs from it, even though they pulled it. 1,000 on the bid.
What you got to do is these buyers are paper, and here they come.
Yep, and then of course, I see some traders saying, "Well, it looks like some good consolidation, foundation being built, and buyers are going to come back in." Indeed, they did.
Yep.
69.78, 24-point bounce in the ES. Take a look at the NQ, 140-point bounce in the NQ.
Gold still just kind of rotating high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high.
Sure is, Hogue.
Right in the middle of the range right now. Do anything now.
It's no trade.
It's like they move in the night and then they range in the day. That's been the routine of it.
Crude, same thing.
Yeah. I guess they're trying
to get a party during
tonight.
London.
Yeah.
Got to be up in the middle of the night.
We're going to hang out with you all night.
They want to take these equities. 73% long on the tilt in the NQ right now. Average price of 25,595. Pretty much where we're trading right now. Uh-oh. The seller's going to jump in. Yeah, the seller's going to jump in here.
Just left some single prints. 69, 79, half, and 75.
Oh.
Just two.
All right,
Right up
so
against that
Did
low volume node you're looking at, Vince.
yeah, mm-hmm.
you
Yeah, I'm
take it?
gonna we're gonna give this a shot. I think I'm just gonna remain a little patient here. See what we can do.
All right, let us know if you get in there, Vince. We did see some
Definitely
buyers.
will.
All right, 69.70, about a 10-point turnaround in the downside there in the ES. That thousand not back in there. They pull it and keep. Where is it? Way down there?
The one
All
thing
right, that
that's kind
thousand
of
still
odd is
6,900.
ES, right? I like the short side in the ES, but the Dow,
Hmm.
it's kind of in the range, but we're up against excess low and it's hanging right below value. So I don't know. There's kind of like a long maybe opportunity here in the Dow. Short in the it's difficult. It's difficult.
It's hard when they're telling you different things, isn't it?
A lot of cross
Oh,
currents.
absolutely.
A lot of cross currents all over.
Makes my eyes cross.
Don't say that, Ho, because then I'm gonna be confused. 25,000. 559 last trade.
Here comes some sellers.
Yeah.
I want to see if they're really present though.
How do you know if they're really present? What are you looking for?
Ask
Yeah, so I ask him, right, Hope? Just call
Sellers
him
are.
out.
Muhammad does.
I
Muhammad
mean,
screams at him.
yeah. So like when you look at these bars, like this one here is kind of scary, right? It's kind of like a 3-bar reversal on a 5 minute. This is a short time frame chart. But we're chopping around this area, so we're kind of building balance down here. So I'm going to try to fade the balance, and I might be completely wrong, but I'm going to try to fade the balance at the low, right? Using a little bit of excess above the market as my risk limiter. Might be a terrible trade, but you know, if we get continuation, it might pay in my favor. So it's worth the risk for me. But just buyers are still pretty strong here. So I'm just going to remain a little patient, and hopefully we can make the trade work at some point.
Another push here higher in silver. $88.53. Last trade.
Yeah, silver's in a range. Gold's in a range.
Gold might be. Gold is in a range. We got 5 minutes to the top of the hour. Oh, we got those initial balance high, initial balance low prices.
Yep.
Looks like we're going to hold them for the next 5 minutes.
It's that way.
So to answer your question in the chat, what do we do if we break IB low? We didn't break IB low. Just if done.
So in that case, you buy
all
it.
the equities are range bound.
So lows to highs?
With a failed downside auction, yeah, lows to highs. Not ready for that yet.
That one
Although,
fake.
we're seeing some pretty good basing here. We've
See, I do like an
eaten up
ES
a lot of
is-
that negative delta. We're now minus 500 in the S&Ps.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What in Q? And
We're
Q
still
like
negative 4,800 in the NASDAQ, however.
All right. So, okay.
See, the one thing I do like here in the ES is, value is lower from yesterday. Hold on, this is overnight from my session.
Oh, here come the buyers.
Value low is sitting here, right? And value is outright lower, but we're up against this excess here at the lows from yesterday. So this is kind of like a target-rich environment for buyers to come in up against this excess from yesterday. But if you look at value itself, value is lower than yesterday. That's why I like the short side today at this point, because of value is pushed out, lower than yesterday. So I kind of like, that's why I like the shorts. But I'm not going to just sell it right now. I need to see something happen. I want to see us maybe fail up here. Here's the VWAP, right? So we're going to see what happens up in this range and then maybe try to take a short. If we don't get too deep, right? If we pull back too much, forget it. But yeah, I'm going to keep my eye on it. I mean, we can't force the market to get us in a trade when we want it, right? We got to kind of wait and let it happen. I wish I could make it. I could just jump in for everybody. It's
Vince, do you often use current day session high value, high or low for entries?
Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm watching. Once we get up there above value, we're going to see.
Okay.
Because value is lower from yesterday, right? The market's pushed it lower, so I'm kind of leaning
Yes, it
short
is.
side today.
Yes, it
I'm leaning
is.
short side.
It's trading value. I love it.
Yeah. Cheap,
Um,
Hogue. Got to be cheap. Got to
Cheap.
find a bargain.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you don't find
find a
it, we'll
bargain.
send a couple of the boys to rough them up a little
There we
bit.
go.
There for
Where's
you,
that?
Vince.
There we go.
There's no 800 lot. Rounding bottom. We're calling for rounding bottom on NQ. Really? Okay.
Looking
Well,
like it.
rounding bottom. What else can we call it? There's a lot.
I actually love this pullback.
You've seen a lot of V's.
I'm not convinced. Yeah, Vince, I'm with you.
I love this
We're try-
pullback. It's a nice
trying to
healthy
walk
little
this thing up.
pullback.
Grinding higher here in NQ, about 140, 150 points now off the lows. Top of the hour coming in about 60 seconds. Still nothing from Bowman today. Unless I missed it. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I have not seen the comments from Bowman yet.
No,
President will be meeting with the Colombian president at the top of the hour in about 60 seconds. Got BLS is not collecting February CPI data either.
Okay.
Excellent. I mean, that's one numbers are 77% long tilt in the
Did
NQ
they,
right now. 72% long tilt.
They delay
Oh yeah, Vince. Oh yeah.
non-farm
Friday?
Everything's
payroll.
on the-
They
Not
delayed it.
happening. Yeah, not happening.
Everything's on
Did they
ice.
say why? Is it because it's shut down or?
Shut down. Yeah. No one's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're shut
Wow.
down, Vince. Yeah. Also, a lot of shutdowns too. A lot of speakers, move markets, a lot of shutdowns. We don't get data.
It's a fun time in history, though. I'll tell you
It's
that.
wild, man. It's a great time to learn.
At least we get to experience it. Kids will be learning about this in the history books, right? We're experiencing it now, so
That's what I'm
pretty
saying.
cool.
Great time to learn how to trade. I know it's hard. I know everything's whipsawing around, and yeah, you're gonna take your lumps. However, you can learn through this. I learned in the financial crisis. That's how I got
You can
started.
learn from anything.
Yeah.
Financial
Yeah, if you can
crisis,
learn from
Europe.
this.
What else do we have? COVID, tariffs. You gotta learn one. You gotta learn one way or another, and it's best to learn in volatile markets. I think. Once you see that, you can survive anything. All right, Vince. Wow, that went by fast. We're gonna see you in group coaching, though.
Yeah,
I do
it's
believe.
quick.
Right? A couple words, Vince, before you get out of here.
Yeah.
We'll see you in group coaching, but let's get you back to trading. What's up, Vince? Couple words, man.
No, just stay patient, everybody. You know, the markets are kind of odd, right? So just be very, very careful and be picky with your entries, you know, and just take good opportunities. And then I'll be back here on group coaching. I'll let you know if I get short this market, win, lose, or draw. And just trade well, everybody. I'll see you all later.
All right,
Later,
good
Vince.
stuff.
Thanks, Dan Cheech.
Later, Vince. All right,
See ya.
speaking of group coaching, got more coming from that, and we could use a little injection of volatility. Better bring in the Dr. Volatility himself. What's up, James? Happy Tuesday. What's going on?
What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Here to check out the markets and provide you with the information that you need to keep going strong this week with all things Top Step and Top Step TV, including Top Step X in 5 minutes or less. That's right. I'm talking about Top Step X, the trading platform we all know and love. But how much do you really know about it? Well, if you're feeling a little lost, we've got the video series for you. It's called Top Step X in 5 minutes or less. And as the name suggests, you can consume them all in 5 minutes or less. They're curated by our very own coach Robert, so you know the man with the skills is going to guide you right. If you want to figure out how to do things such as pin up 2 charts on one screen layout, favorite your products for ease of access later on, and changing the voice of order filled from the default voice to Hoag's voice, you can find it all in Top Step X in 5 minutes or less. If you got 5 minutes, you got a moment to learn about Top Step X. Even if
Order
you're a veteran
filled.
of the platform, There you go. Was that a real trade or was that Hogue in the Mac? You don't know. Confuse yourself forever by turning on the Hogue voice pack found in Top Step X. You can find out how to do that by watching the videos from Coach Robert. Go ahead and click on the link, bookmark it if you have time later on, and strengthen your trading plan with Top Step X. Then double strengthen your trading plan with group coaching. That's right, the point in the show where you get to ask questions and then you get to hear those questions answered live on air by our on-air talent. Don't let the sign fool you. It says 12:15, but we're going to be kicking off group coaching today at 12 p.m. Central Time as Shoulder Tap is still on hold. But dear viewers, don't worry. Today for group coaching, you're in for a treat. We have Gabe, Vince, and Hoop. That's right. You just saw